Hey everybody, what up? Pop Daddy here, and I recently returned from a 8-day, 8-night trip at the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. And this was my first time going as a father, so I thought I'd give you all some parenting tips if it's your first time going or if it's your 51st time going. So this was not my first time. I've been there many times before, but this was my first time as a father. And I learned some new tricks. I experienced the vacation as a father for the first time, and it was amazing. So I didn't really get to see it through my eyes as much as I did through Pop Baby's eyes, and that was great. And I've got some tips here that are sure to help you out. So, without further ado, I got the tips all lined up ready to go, and I hope you enjoy these. So let's start. Tip number one, stay close. We stayed at the Contemporary Resort, which is right across from Magic Kingdom. It has monorail access and a walkway right to the Magic Kingdom. This is a must if you have stroller age kids. There are 5 resorts in the Magic Kingdom area, 3 of which are on the monorail line, 1 of which can be reached by boat, and 1 of which is a campground that can be reached by boat. If you have stroller age kids, this is perfect. If you choose the park hopper option, chances are you're going to be spending most of your days in the Magic Kingdom, and staying just a short walk away is a lifesaver. If the kids are getting tired partway through the day, you can head back for a mid-afternoon nap, or at the end of the day, just walk on through. You don't have to wait for any lines for buses or for the monorail. Hey, just to add on to that, if you do have a stroller, when you're getting on a bus, they will ask you to fold it up. Same with the smaller boats, transportation-wise. So your best bet is to stay at a resort with a monorail if you don't like folding strollers. But to go to Animal Kingdom and Studios, you will have to fold that sucker up. But I thought I'd add that. And now back to the video. That being said, if you don't like the Magic Kingdom area, if you want to stay somewhere such as Epcot, there's the Beach Club, the Yacht Club, and the Boardwalk. Those all have a secret back door to Epcot, which puts you right in a World Showcase in between the UK and France. That is the perfect place to stay if you prefer Epcot over the Magic Kingdom. But a lot of times kids don't really like Epcot that much. In the past few years, though, there have been changes to that, such as adding Frozen Ever After, Remy from Ratatouille, and of course my favorite, Figment. Hey, one more time I forgot to add, for those resorts, there's also Skyliner access and walking access to Hollywood Studios as opposed to just Epcot. Now for the Skyliner, if you have a single stroller, you don't have to fold it up, but double strollers that are side by side, you do. Anyway, sorry again, back to the video. Next tip, stay cool. Now, you're going to be in the hot Florida sun. Whenever you see the videos of the nice sunny days, one thing that you always forget about is the heat. It was hot and it was humid. We brought our own stroller for little Miss Poppy Baby to be in, but still, even with that, with the shade covering her, it was still pretty hot. On Amazon, we got a fan with the posable spider legs that goes right on. It's USB powered. It has 3 settings plus a mister in it, so you can fill it up with water and sprays mist on the baby. It keeps them cool and it keeps them happy and not cranky. Also, invest in cooling towels. These are towels that you get wet. They retain the coolness on the water. You can put them on your back, put them on your neck, wipe them on you to make sure that you stay cool. Also, you don't want to forget the sunscreen. Be sure to lather up around every 2 hours. You, whoever's with you, plus the baby. Baby, unless you want to get sunscreen on your stroller, which I did, what we did is we would usually take them to a diaper changing table and put it on there as we were changing her diaper. That way she stayed fairly still and still got the baby sunscreen on her. Another way to stay cool is take advantage of the baby care centers. There's one in every park. In Magic Kingdom, it's by the Crystal Palace restaurant. In Epcot, it's in the back of the old Odyssey restaurant. In Studios, it's up near Guest Relations. And at Animal Kingdom, it's up by Creature Comforts. These are great. These are lifesavers. You can go in, go out of the heat. It's air conditioned. There's water. There are changing tables. There are nursing stations. There are places to just sit and relax and get out of the heat. I took Pop Baby in these a few times. The one in Magic Kingdom is Alice in Wonderland themed. She loved it in there. She saw the things. She was laughing. Also, if you forget diapers, snacks, wipes, they have a small shop in there with reasonable prices where you can pick some up and stock up. These places are lifesavers. Be sure to check them out. Get out of the heat. Stay cool. Now, they don't have to be babies, but they do have to be fairly young. You can't have your teenage kid walking in with you saying, my poor child needs to get out of the heat. They do have first aid stations for that, though. So just head into one of those, and you'll be all set. Now, when it comes to naps, if your child has a nap schedule, do not deviate from that. If they can nap in the stroller, that's perfect. If you need to go back to the room, like I said, a room close to any of the parks would be your best bet, just so you don't lose time, just so I know when some kids get up from their nap, they want to get going back, and otherwise, those baby care centers, they can be, you can relax in there, you can have your baby nap on you. It's perfect. It is perfect for napping, perfect for staying cool. But Pop Baby, for the most part, she was able to nap in her stroller whenever she fell asleep. We would go somewhere cool, somewhere shaded, and to stay cool also. And also, while we were in the shade, that brings me to my next part. Stay hydrated. Hydrate or dihydrate, folks. That's what I always say. Now, if you go anywhere that has a soda fountain, you can get a free cup of ice water. And let me tell you, on these hot days down there, it is a total game changer, total lifesaver. I am saying lifesaver a lot, but these are things you need to remember if you're in the hot Florida heat. You can take it with you. A lot of times, if they're large cups, you get a large cup of water. If they only have small cups, you can grab two, you can grab three, get as many as you can carry, because it does get hot down there. And, you know, the ice melts right away. Pop Baby's cup, whenever we made the stops for the water, there was still water in there, but the ice was usually gone, so we would always be topping her off. Stay cool, stay hydrated. You know, you don't want to pass out in this heat. This is terrible heat. Don't miss out. Now, there are a lot of hot new rides and attractions down there that you might be afraid that you'll miss out on, but here's the thing. You don't have to. If you're with somebody else, you can do what is called a child swap. Suppose you want to go ride Everest, or Flight of Passage, or Space Mountain, or anything. You go up to the cast member at the front. You tell them, hello there. We're this child's parent. This child is not tall enough to ride. We would like to go on this. We are going to child swap. The parent number one will get in line. Parent number two will stay behind. They will scan either your Magic Band, your ticket, your phone, your app, your Apple Watch, whatever it is, if you have the Disney app. Once parent number one is done, parent number two can go on the ride and not have to wait in line. It is perfect. It is great. It really helped me and Pop Mama out, and we will definitely be doing that again unless Pop Baby is big enough on our next visit. Speaking of not missing out, don't let your child miss out either. There are many, many rides that have zero height requirement, so you can take your child on them so they don't miss out on any of the fun, such as Dumbo, It's a Small World, Any Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Peter Pan's Flight, Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion was actually Pop Baby's first ride, and she took it like a champ. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, she loved it. She loves Small World. These are attractions that kids love, that they're colorful, that there's lots of stimulation around them. They point out and they laugh. There aren't many dark parts. These are rides that, are meant to be for the whole family, and we loved seeing her point and laugh and dance. It is so fun taking them there and seeing it through their eyes. I've been on Small World many times, but seeing it with my child pointing and laughing and dancing was an entirely new experience, which I loved. And I will definitely be taking her back on when we go back, and I cannot wait to take her on again. So if your child can go on it, if they're adventurous, take them on. Chances are they'll love it. Characters. So you want that perfect picture with Mickey or Minnie, but you're not sure how your child will react. Well, it's a little bit late in the year for it, but next time there's an Easter bunny, or you go to a sporting event where there's a mascot, try testing the waters with your child there. If they freak out, maybe it's not the best idea to take them up to Donald or Daisy if they don't do well with costume characters. They'll probably do well with the princes and princesses, since those are face characters. Pop Baby did great with Mickey, but we weren't sure how they would do, because we were afraid that they would scream and run away. But they did great. Your child might differ, but make sure to test it out first, because you have this great idea for a picture, and then turns out, oops, they don't like the characters. What now? So be sure to test those waters. Make sure, or even if you get to the Magic Kingdom early enough, At 8:55 a.m. on the castle steps, there's a morning show where all the characters come out and like are like, "Come on in, we're open." And that's a great way to bring the kids and let them see the characters and kind of gauge the response to them. Cause little Pop Baby, whenever she saw a character anywhere, she'd point to it like it was a walking WrestleMania sign. So she loved it. But if there's a character that you definitely want to meet, but don't know where they are or don't know if you're guaranteed to get them, do this. Look into character breakfasts and lunches and dinners, just character meals. Because if you want Mickey, Mickey's at like 4 different character meals. You're guaranteed to get him. We actually saw him at 2 of ours, and my family members that were with us went to 2 other meals that he was at. So if you're going to the parks, guaranteed Garden Grill will have him, Tusker House will have him, and Hollywood Plain Dine dinner should have him. Tusker House has Mickey, Goofy, Donald, and Daisy. And let me tell you, there, the characters are in good rotation. Mickey came by our table 3 times. And, if your kids love Mickey, that's the place to go. And if you like the Winnie the Pooh characters, Crystal Palace at Magic Kingdom has Pooh, Eeyore, Tigger, Piglet, and they keep coming around. And they're great. You can get that perfect picture with them, and plus you don't have to wait in any lines because they come to you. Speaking of food, don't forget to eat. When you're down there, you're busy, 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 go, go, go. But let me tell you this, a lot of times the portion sizes are pretty big. You can get a burger and fries from Cosmic Rays, and you and your spouse can split it. The food's that huge. Heck, some of the kids' meals are pretty big. We actually got a chicken finger platter for a little miss, and she wasn't able to eat all of it, but one of us was able to finish it off, and it filled us up. That's how good it is. That's how plentiful the portions are. Make sure that you're not forgetting to eat and you stay full and you save that energy because you have long days down there. So there you have it. Stay cool, stay close, stay hydrated. Don't forget to eat, rider swap, don't miss out. And thank you all for watching. I appreciate this. I'll try and get this up as soon as possible. And in the next coming episodes, I'm going to have other reviews. I'm going to review the Tron coaster, review the Guardians coaster, review some places that I ate. I ate at the California Grill on top of the Contemporary with a view of the Magic Kingdom fireworks. Also, here's a tip. If you want to take your kids to see the fireworks at the Magic Kingdom, but you don't want to go into the park, on the 4th floor of the Contemporary Resort, they have a special viewing deck. You can go right out and just watch them on. It's great. You get a perfect view. So that's my episode, everyone. Thank you for watching. If you could you please drop a like and subscribe? I will be bringing out more episodes soon. Thank you all again for watching. I can't wait to talk to you soon about more of my trip. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Peace.